go live. All right, we're here again. This is People to People Revolution of the Global Clusters. You're welcome. Only the living can be here right now, so we have to acknowledge the fact that we are living, we are alive, all right? So I don't want us to take this moment for granted. I want to quickly appreciate two people. They'll be the first set of people I'll be appreciating, all right? So I want to appreciate the global president, the president of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus, and the global first lady, Chief Motunrayo Badmus. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all you do. God bless you. All right. And I want to appreciate our leaders also, People to People Revolution. I believe that today's People to People Revolution will be very, very great because we have such an amazing mentor, teacher, lover of children, someone who has up to 45 years of experience, you know, he's a doctor, and it's none other person than Dr. Kari. It's none other person than Dr. Kari. And he's going to be with us for about 30 minutes. So I want everyone to sit back and relax. As soon as we have our promo video, he will be taking the stage. So let's have our promo video. I am Fares. Now I'll be your anchor for today. Please stay tuned.
The People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People to People Revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
All right. Okay. Let me hand over the baton to Dr. Kari. All right, Dr. Kari, over to you, sir.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. I'm in a very, very noisy environment where I can hear you, so I have to mute right now.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. It's a very great honor to be with you today. Happy Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'm here in the United States. I'm an international educator for over 40 years. I've done over 2,000 hours of personal training on management, counseling, mental health, marriage, children. I've dedicated my life to helping people improve their lives, raise a family, have success personally, have success in business, have success dealing with other people. I've been a consultant for many years. I've trained over 25 governments. Total number of people trained these past years is over 3 million. I actually don't know how many people I've trained, but I'm here to provide you with knowledge, tools to, let's just say, life skills. I'm here to provide you with things that you can do to make a better life for yourself, your family, and your community. Everything I offer you today and every day I speak is free. This is not a commercial message. This is not to get you to sign up for something or to sell you something. This is a humanitarian, educational, community service that my organization, my nonprofit in the United States, which has been traveling all over the world, training over 25 governments, and I've told you some of those things already, but we're partnering with the global, sorry, I'm getting my plan in order. The global clusters and my organization, the Global Pioneers. What a perfect partnership. Thank you, President Badmus. Thank you, Mr. Ferez. Thank you to all clusterians. And now I have some good news for you. I have some tools to help you help others and yourself, of course. Let's start first by speaking about helping people. It's very challenging to try to help people today. People don't trust each other. People have been betrayed. People have been betrayed by their schools, by their leaders, by the knowledge that's supposed to work, the system of education that is supposed to help us, that is supposed to help us be successful. Many of us, or maybe some of you, feel betrayed or let down or disappointed because the information that you got, the tools that you got, maybe are not helping you enough. Maybe they don't even work. Maybe what you were promised is not happening. But I'm going to tell you right now that no matter what has happened in the past, we can change our lives and make our lives better right now. But it's very important as an international educator to provide you with tools, technology, information that you can apply to make your life better. We're not here, our organizations, we don't exist to live your life for you, to tell you what to do. It's to provide you with knowledge and resources, tools that you can apply. You have to live your own life. You have to make your own decisions. You have to deal with your own challenges. You have to raise your children. You have to overcome your own stress and depression. You have many things to deal with in life. Our job is to provide you with what you need so you can have greater success. This is a very noble and a very high goal. It's a high purpose. But this is what I've dedicated my life to. I'll give you an example. How do you get people educated on drugs so they don't take drugs? How do you get a person off of drugs if they're addicted to drugs? We have all the answers for that and all the free tools, books, videos, lesson planning, educators, packages. Everything is free to improve this area of your community. A lot of people are involved with drugs, influenced, marijuana, alcohol. Our children, our young people need to be protected from these horrible things. Marijuana, cocaine, heroin. They're not good for you. They're not good for your mind. They're not good for your family. If you need them medically, that's one thing. But most of the problems people have are not solved by drugs. Most of the problems people have can even be caused by drugs. Drugs make people violent. Drugs make people crazy. Drugs make people do bad things. They make people lazy. They make it hard to solve problems. They destroy your mental thinking, your mental processes, the chemicals, the poisons that you put in your body. Alcohol, marijuana has THC, harsh chemicals, many, many, many harsh chemicals in marijuana today. Many, many bad things these drugs are doing to your intelligence. People have accidents. People make mistakes when they're on drugs, when they're taking drugs. People think they're happy when they're taking drugs. It only lasts for an hour or 2 hours, and then the drugs have really bad consequences. I promise you, I know all about this. So if you go to the website, drugfreeworld.org, somebody could put that in the chat room, drugfreeworld.org, there's videos, the truth about drugs. You can order books for your children, your school. You can show the videos on marijuana, alcohol, heroin, etc. You can order educator packages with books and posters and lesson planning to introduce and teach drug education in any group, any classroom, any school in your country. Drug education needs to happen because people are making stupid mistakes. Most of the crimes in the United States, the bad crimes, murder, stealing, cars, most of the bad crimes are committed by teenagers, 12 to 19 years old. This is the time period when you're 12 years old, 13, 14, up to 19. This is like the most important time period to really make sure you make good decisions. This is the time period when drug dealers and traffickers and pimps and prostitutes, this is the time period when you have to really make sure our young people know what they're doing, make good decisions, don't hang around with the wrong people, don't smoke that marijuana, don't go to those parties, don't do it because it will ruin your life. You see teen pregnancy, it'll ruin a teenager's life. They're not ready to be parents. So we have to protect them, and we do that with education. We do that with teaching. We do that with workshops, books, videos, and introduce it in a very good way so you can understand. Their friends are introducing them to weed, kush, marijuana. They're introducing them to painkillers and other drugs. The people around them are selling them, promoting them. It's on TV, it's in movies, cocaine, drinking, alcohol. It's in all the movies. We have to educate our young people so that they don't take harmful drugs and don't lose their life, lose their mind, lose their intelligence, and make stupid mistakes. Drugs do no good. They don't make you happier, they make you worse. Maybe for the moment you feel high or you feel like everybody likes you and your friends are drinking and smoking, so you have to do it. Don't do it. Don't follow what other people are doing because it ruins lives. There's no drugs that make people's life better unless it's a real medical situation, but mentally, or I'm not happy, or I'm having trouble at home, or I don't have any friends, or whatever the problem is, drugs don't make things better. They make things worse. So we really have to teach that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our job to guide and educate and mentor and help our young people. It's our job. And what a wonderful thing to do. What a wonderful thing to do to educate our young people so they don't make these big mistakes. I made this mistake and almost ruined my life. I almost died 3 times because of drugs. You think I'm kidding? Now I've turned my whole life around since I was 19 years old, but I had a very bad time. Very bad time. People in my family, people in my community were doing drugs. My parents would come home drunk. It's like it's okay. It's okay to get high. It's okay to smoke. It's okay to drink. It's no problem. Well, it is a problem. It's not fun. It's not good. Go to a party and people are drinking. You try not drinking. If you go to a party and everybody's drinking whiskey and vodka and this drink and that smoking and you try going to a concert with no drugs. You surround us, and we have to do something about it. And the best thing we can do is educate people. Please, drugfreeworld.org. The best program, the best books, the best video, the best education on drugs I have ever seen. Order the materials. They'll ship them to you for free for your boys club, your girls club, your group, your school. But let's do something positive. We can't just sit there and let these drug dealers ruin our children. We have to protect them, fight for them. We have to educate. And so that's just one of our wonderful programs that we have to help our young people. But really, we're working very hard in Ivory Coast and Ghana and Nigeria and many countries on building youth leadership skill. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a PowerPoint I can send to you if you're interested. It's our youth leadership training and skill development. When we're working with young people, we can't just give them knowledge or information or talk them to death. We have to give them skills. You need, if you want to take a taxi or a tuk-tuk or somebody to drive you, Uber, you hope the driver knows what he's doing or she's doing. You hope they're a good driver. Skill. When you go to a restaurant, you hope the food is good and it doesn't hurt your body. You hope the chef can cook. You hope the restaurant owner is ethical and doesn't feed you bad food, put rats in the food or put bad things in the food. You hope the restaurant is a good restaurant. Skill. You have a company, you hope your staff can know how to work and know how to get things done professionally. Someone answers the phone, it's professional. They have skill. They have communication skill. They have thinking skill. They have people skill. Youth leadership skill development is the name of our program, one of our wonderful programs. Improving the skill of our young people. They're not getting enough from school. We can do better than what they're doing with our students, because our schools are not teaching people how to get along with others. They're not teaching people about drugs. They're not teaching people how to start a company, how to have a good marriage, how to pick the right person, how to think logically, how to overcome depression. They're not getting that from schools. So we have to deliver to our young people, our future generation, our future business leaders, our future parents, our future teachers, our future government. We have to make our future better by training our young people today. And I know I'm getting loud. It's because I'm really excited. And I know it's important. Youth leadership training, we're partnering with organizations all over the world to really do a great job on training our young people to face the future challenges. Have a good family. It's very important. In the United States, 50% divorce rate. Two people get married, one will get divorced. 10 families, 5 get divorced. Broken families everywhere. Unhappy people, people cheating. People not knowing, picking the right person, people depressed, unhappy. You know, your family is so important. And mommy and daddy have to be happy together, not fighting all the time. That's not good for the mind of the child. Parents fighting, you're so stupid, and they're fighting and hurting each other and hitting each other, whatever they're doing. You need a safe, happy home to go home to live. It's not a dangerous home. It's a safe home. No drugs, no beatings, punishment. It's a safe place. And then you have a sane, happy child who's not taking drugs or hurting other people. Violent children come from violent families. Violent people are taught violence from their mommies and their daddies and their community. Violence is taught to others. Children copy what happens to them. If you are violent to people, they'll be violent to other people. You've experienced that. You've seen that. There's better ways to help people learn and become good people, and it does not include hurting them physically, screaming at them. We can be better parents. We can be better educators. We can be better teachers. Teachers should never be hitting the students or degrading them. You're so stupid in front of the classroom. Other children degrading each other. You're an idiot. You're stupid. You look ugly. That should never, ever, ever happen in any family or classroom where the children are allowed to degrade and put each other down. It should never happen. Parents should be responsible for their children and guiding them and setting an example of behavior. Don't come home drunk, mommy, daddy. Don't come home with some boyfriend and cheating, mommy, daddy. And don't be screaming and beating the children, mommy, daddy, because you are developing that young person to do what you do. Don't make those children insane. Don't make those children criminals. Don't put those children on drugs. Because if you're going to do that, why do you even have children? You're making the future worse, not better. So we can all train and we can all do a better job. We should have training for parents and training for teachers so they can do a better job. And that's why I study every week. I can be better. I can do better. I can be a better father. I can be a better husband. I can communicate better. And any of us leaders need to improve ourselves so we can help lift everybody else up around us. You're not a leader if all you care about is your own, what people think about you. You're not a leader if all you want to do is take from the people. You're not a leader if you just care about power. A leader guides others. A leader cares about others. A leader is responsible for others. A leader brings new education, new tools, and doesn't hurt those people and beat those people and steal from those people and lie to those people. Is not a leader. Let's get some really good, ethical, honest people who love other people in our leadership position. If you're a king and a queen or a prince or a princess, listen to these words. You can save your people and help lift your people, or you can put them down so you can own their money and their property, and you'll be the most unhappiest person in the world. And you will die a very lonely life, because criminals are unhappy people. Nobody likes them. So we have a position of power. You're a king, a queen, a government person. Use that power to help others, to encourage, inspire, and lift up the people. We don't lift up people by punishing them, beating them with sticks, yelling at them, degrading them. We lift up people by working with them, communicating, showing them. When we train children, we are patient. We just guide them. We don't yell at them when they make mistakes or hit them with the stick. You don't want anybody to hit you with the stick, so you don't hit anybody else with the stick. Treat others as we want to be treated. That's the golden rule for thousands of years. We've known that. We know that principle. So we have to practice that principle. Treat others as you want them to treat you. If you don't want to get hurt, punched, shot, murdered, beaten, stolen, turned into a slave, sold, don't do it to others. It's a very unhappy person that injures others. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our youth leadership training program to develop youth skill. Youth skill. We have to concentrate and invest in our future. People skills, communication skills, how to think logically, drug education, human rights. They get trained on so many things, integrity and honesty, how to study better. We have so many wonderful tools, so much incredible technology. Why is this not in the schools? I have my own opinion about that. But let's not wait for our schools or wait for the government to fix our problems. Okay, we are humanitarians, we're educators, we love people, and we're bringing in new tools and new technology to raise up the people. 70% of the world can't read. We can do better. We can do a lot better. So that's why I teach. That's why we're sharing these wonderful tools, and that's why it's all free, because we need more leaders stepping up. We want to train millions of people in your country, not 2, not 5, not 500. Millions. We want to reach every single school. We start a life skills club. Every single school, a life skills club, and to improve relationships, to learn about drugs and more, to prepare you young people for the world, to face the challenges of the world. That's our job. Leaders, mothers, fathers, teachers, to prepare you to overcome the challenges in life, to think for yourself, to be a strong, ethical, effective person, not collecting money from the government and sitting there waiting for somebody to give you food or give you a job and you're not doing anything. We don't need people like that. We're not making criminals or people that are just laying on the side of the road waiting for someone to do their breathing for them. We are here to make effective people. And those leaders, they will raise others up. They will train thousands. They will train millions. So we're training on how to think logically. We're training on human rights. We're training on relationships. We're training on conflict resolution, how to resolve fighting and that problem. Emotional intelligence, overcoming stress and negative emotions. How to get things done, how to manage a group, how to get a group to cooperate and produce. Public relations, social media. Do you know over 4 billion people watch social media videos every single day? Half of the planet is on social media, more. And they're being negatively influenced. So we have to train our leaders in how to deal with social media. One, you don't play video games for 3 to 4 hours a day because nobody will ever hire you to play video games. You will never make money playing video games, Fortnite, or any of these things. Nobody will ever pay you. You will never be a professional video game person. So limit the use of video games to 1 hour. Because more than that, they lose their minds. More than that, they're wasting their life away. All these high school students, A-level, O-level students that are staying up till 2 in the morning playing video games, it's ruining their life. It's entertaining, it's fun, but you're not developing your skill. So our youth leaders should know how to deal with social media, how to encourage people to spend their time learning and doing projects in the community, doing activities that are helpful, instead of people that are just sitting on the computer for 4 or 5 hours a day playing video games. That's insane. But this is what's happening now. And we have to do something about that. We can't just watch as the world goes by and say there's nothing I can do about it. We can't do that. We have to be proactive. We have to be communicators. We have to be trainers and not be afraid. So that's why this life skills training and youth leadership training is so important. And it's like, I put my email here for you to contact me. And I hope I hear from you saying, I want to train my youth group. I want to train my community youth. And let's find in your community, youth leaders that we can train. Let's find the youth leaders that we can train and develop their knowledge and skill so they're not playing video games for the rest of their life, wasting their life. And we also teach English. We teach people how to study and overcome the barriers to learning at every level of society. You can see our work. You can just see our work. Bangladesh, Nigeria, Guinea, we're all over the place. Gambia. We're doing programs all over the world. But I need you, if you hear this, I need you to help bring these people to our training. Bring them to our daily training session. They'll get inspired. Maybe they'll wake up a little bit and get proactive, or maybe they already want to be a leader. By the way, we also include mentorship. I can send you this PowerPoint. It has everything in it. How our program works. Learn by doing. Not just memorization. Learn by doing. We're making capable professional people, not professional video game people or drug addicts and drug dealers. We're making good people who know how to deal with life. We're not just sitting here, talking about things. We're actively training people all over the world. And that's what we need to do. Not just talk about it. Because you and I know that talking doesn't change anything. Training changes things. Let's get into these schools. We'll set up groups and clubs in every one of your schools to train the young people. They're not don't think that they're learning from school. You know what they get from school? Marijuana. Bad behavior. That's what they get from school. And the other things that you see, gang members, violence, how we treat each other, that's what you see. Those are the products. Those are the people graduating from school. They don't know how to deal with all that alcohol and misbehavior. They can't stand up to that. We need leaders, not followers. In your country, in Nigeria, 10% of all of Africa lives in your country. We should be training about, what we should do is train 1,000 youth leaders now. In the next few months, we should train 1,000 youth leaders. And then you're going to start seeing some changes. But if you gave up, if you're listening to this and you just don't think we can do anything, I understand. There's been a lot of times where we just watched and we couldn't do anything. We didn't know what to do. But that time has changed. It's a new day. Okay? We can change everything from this point forward. But we got to get busy. We got to get busy training, communicating, giving workshops, passing out books, showing people videos. We got to get busy. Not sitting on our hands hoping somebody's going to come and change it for us. I see way too many people who are looking at the horoscope or buying lottery tickets, hoping that somebody will change their life. It's not going to happen. The way it's going to happen is we roll up our sleeves. See, I got my sleeves rolled up. The way we're going to change it is by learning. You can't fix a car if you don't know how the car works. Learning. And then applying what we learn and getting out in the community and communicating and training and workshops and getting in schools and organizing groups and clubs. Because if it's not changing today, it's not changing. So we are here, all of us are here to make things happen, not just watch and wait for somebody else to save our people from drugs, violence, and illiteracy. That means they can't read. When was the last time you read a book? That's the ability to read with understanding. So we even help people learn how to read effectively or how to study so you enjoy it and you can apply what you learn. So that's what we do. And we want to train you to do that so you can help others with these basic problems. 70% of the world cannot read. And there's a lot of stupid people taking drugs too and selling drugs because they don't have any other skill, or they're prostituting, or they're doing something really stupid like stealing, because it just ruins people's lives. When you hurt others, when you put people on drugs, when you steal their possessions, when you are selling people, when you are a pimp and you're selling sex, you're going to die. You're just going to be the most unhappiest person in the world because all you're doing is hurting people. And you know it. So we got to do something. 80% of us in the world really want to improve the world. 20% are the drug dealers, the slavers, the people that don't care about others. That's only 20%. 80% of us really care about people. Ladies and gentlemen, happy children, productive youth programs all over the world, from Kenya to Nigeria. We're doing it, and we could do it faster if we had your help. Let's step up. Let's get busier. You don't have to quit your job, but we have so many good tools. It's unbelievable, and that's why I'm so excited. And I have so much energy, even though I'm 66 years old. I just had a birthday. I'm 66. Doesn't matter how old you are. People get old when they have no purpose. People get old when they're not doing anything. People get old when they just sit around and drink beer. You want to
I think we lost Dr. Carrie there on the StreamYard. That was a wonderful one from Dr. Carrie today on people to people revolution of the global clusters. And on people to people revolution, you know, like the name, what it means is, how we treat uh, each other, how we treat next people, how are we raising our children as a parents, how do we treat our fellow colleagues, and what are we doing to when we are here no more? Do you like what is happening around you? You know, do you see something that is going to affect somebody else and you don't speak about it? So it's people to people revolution of the global clusters, and we have had a wonderful lecture there from Dr. Kari. I wonder if we have people who would like to, add their voice on the stream yard. I think it's just Dr. Kari is not here. Do we have people on TikTok who would like to add their submission on today's people to people revolution of the global clusters, where we say instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of going out there to, destroy the infrastructures that we have now or condemning the government, why don't we come together as a clusterian whereby we can collaborate together? If we look at the developed countries, it was developed by three sets of people. And what are those three sets of people? They are technocrats, entrepreneurs, and professionals. So on the Global Clusters platform, we have the community of uh, entrepreneurs, or those who want to become entrepreneurs, technocrats, or those who want to become technocrats, and professionals, and those who want to become professionals. Where we go on, different sort of revolution. You are able to create your own cluster if you are a giant of any industry, regardless of any industry you are, or any department you are good at. You are able to create your own cluster under the Global Clusters platform. You can join the Global Clusters by signing up with the free app, the sparkups.org. I'll put that in the comment section here for people on TikTok that might be hearing us for the first time. That is THESPARKHUBS.org. You can sign up within 30 seconds with your email, and you will gain access to the Spark Hubs, whereby you are able to connect with your friends and family. You are able to connect with other clusterians and Spark Hubbers, and you are also able to learn free courses on the Spark Hubs. But if you would like to, upgrade to the premium service, then the Global Clusters platform has two package. One is the Clusterian, whereby you are able to join with the current combo package, which is going for 61,000 naira, whereby you are able to have access to the Global Clusters platform, the monetization platform, and also the marketplace. And you are also able to get a UK diploma course in any course of your choice from London Till Career Institute. You are able to sign up for maybe the certified nursing assistant, or cyber security, or data analysis. If you are interested in this, you're able to join us on the Spark Hub for free, and you are also able to reach out to me if you have any question. So, do we have anybody on the TikTok that would like to add their voice on today's people to people revolution? Now that I've introduced who we are the Global Clusters, and right now we're streaming on all the social media platforms as well. You can see us on YouTube, Facebook. Right now we're on TikTok, and as well as StreamYard. So uh, the only way we can create a better future is, by creating one, and this is the only way we can do it, by coming together as a cluster. We are all human beings, and we are all human first before we become anything, before we became a father, a mother, or whatever position we hold at the moment. So we need to share the information of people to people revolution. Dr. Kari has shared a lot with us today that people should learn how to be a good parent, how to raise better children, and how to live properly. Staying away from drugs that is going to kill people early. And he has mentioned a lot of things. He even gave us a free website for those that might need it, which is the drugfreeworld.org. So that is another free takeaway from Dr. Kari today, and we are hoping to have submissions from other people to add their voice on today's people to people revolution. I see you, Cluster Yewa. You're welcome. Sent you a request. So, do we have anybody? Fisi Uzi Sparku, were you able to hear what Dr. Kari was saying? And would you like to add your voice on today's people to people revolution of the global clusters? Thank you.
Yeah, I heard some of the things he said. He spoke about the danger in taking drugs, which is well explanatory, and I believe that almost everybody on earth know that drug has a bad effect on human body. Then another thing that he said concerning child's education in Nigeria, in Africa generally, he spoke ill about our education, which I want to stand to correct. Our education, especially for the primary and nursery, is up to standard, because I can't imagine the foreigner, judging us that our education, that teachers does not teach pupils and students some basic things. I can say probably before now, that may be happening, but not anymore. Things are changing. School standard has been laid in Nigeria. They spoke about teachers does not teach students what they are supposed to. I don't think he's entirely right about that. Nigeria education no be like before again. Oh. Things has really changed. Things has really, really changed. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you. We are here to learn every day, and it's a period at the moment. Dr. Kari is not on the board, but I'm sure he will be listening to the video later, and he will be able to respond back. Do we have anyone else who would like to add their voice on today's people to people revolution of the global clusters? Clusteran Omoyewa, thanks for joining. Are you there? Are you available? Tennyson Jaja, if you are there, kindly add your voice on today's people to people revolution of the global clusters. If you are there, kindly unmute yourself and talk to us, sir. Thank you. Okay, I guess Os is busy too. So we have had a lot of information, and we all have our own take. And I urge everyone to please leave your own submission, your own take on today's people to people revolution concerning what Dr. Kari has said and what we all, let's get your own contribution on YouTube and on Facebook and on the Spark Ops. Tennyson Jaja, I can see you, sir. Unmute and talk to us. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for that. Oh, I thought I saw Tennyson come up there now. Okay, if our host is not coming up, before we draw the curtain, we normally ask, who are we? We are a robust community of technocrats or those who want to become technocrats, entrepreneurs or those who want to become entrepreneurs, professionals or those who want to become professionals. We are known as Clusterians, and you can check us out on the Global Clusters app on your Android device or visit the website www.theglobalclusters.org. That is TheGlobalClusters.org. And you can also check us out on the Spark Ops, which is the free version of the Global Clusters. You're able to make your video call, audio call on the Spark Ops app, and you're able to download it on the Google Play Store. And you're also able to use the website on your Safari device and save it to your home screen to access it like an app. And you can also access it from your computer using the website www.thesparkops.org. That's TheSparkhubs.org. That's the sparkops.org. Thank you very much, everyone who has been part of today's People to People revolution. Instead of answers, instead of end bad governance, instead of roaming the streets, instead of complaining you don't have a job, you don't have a skill, instead of complaining you don't have any helper, you don't have a mentor, that is why the Global Cluster platform has been created for the community of Nigerians. This app was created by Nigerian. It's probably Nigerian, but it is also global. There's Nigerians all over the world, and we have a lot of giants from different departments on the platform, which are ready to help people. There are people who are ready to give the accurate knowledge and information that we all need to take us from where we are to where we ought to be. And if you are a person that you are not yet a Clusterian and you have a lot of knowledge and information that you wish to share, don't hesitate to join us on the sparkops.org. And we are currently going on the 37 million youth digital literacy empowerment movement. So try and empower people around you. The only way we can get the environment that we want is by doing what we expect. So if we're waiting for government to do it for us, then we'll be waiting forever. So let us change from individual intelligence. Let's come on the Global Clusters platform and collaborate together where we have collective intelligence. On the Global Cluster, you get accurate connection with great people, great mind people, innovative thinkers. To whom you are connected determines what you will collect in this life. That is, one of our slogans from the Global Clusters president in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the founder of the Global Clusters. So, on today's People to People revolution, Dr. Kari has done a great judgment to that, and we have had Fisi Uzi Sparkles and also contribution. And I also urge everyone that the thing that we are first, what we are first is we are human first. So we have to be human, and to be human is to understand human. And for you to help other people, you have to understand yourself. You have to look after yourself, look after your mind. Develop your mind, develop your your mental health, and make sure you look after your mental health. Then you'll be able to cater for somebody else. You cannot give out of empty bucket. So I appreciate everyone who has turned up for me on the TikTok. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who has turned up on the Spark Hub as well, and on the StreamYard. We appreciate everyone. So we'll see you tomorrow, Monday, for mind surgery at 9 a.m. Our mind is like a virgin land, and what matters is what we plant in it. So before we go about and consuming other irrelevant data into our mental health and to our system, let us go on mind surgery, where we have a mind surgeon of the day from any industry to come and tell us how they have been able to survive through the ups and downs and being successful, so that somebody else can learn one or two from their story and use it to elevate and grow themselves and have a good Monday and a wonderful week. The slogan of our the Global Clusters platform is that we cluster together to prosper together. So thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you. I remain Kayode Oyedotun, the OO2 Certificate Revolution of the Global Clusters. And I say bye-bye for now. We shall meet again tomorrow for the mind surgery at 9 a.m. Nigerian time, 8 a.m. UK time. And we meet in the evening for survivor strategies of the new normal at 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 4 p.m. UK time, and equivalent in your time zone, wherever you are streaming from. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much, our host, Tennyson Jaja. Thank you very much. And our president, I greet you, sir. Maximum respect to you, sir. Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.